can see the chapter in 10th standard, pair of linear equations in two variables. Before connecting the pair of linear equation in two variables, we can see what is a linear equation. See here, the equation ax plus b is equal to 0 is an equation. Here only one variable and its highest power of the variable x is here equal to 1. This is a linear, just a linear equation in one variable. So, what is the linear equation in two variable? We also write the equation here ax plus by is equal to c. Here ax plus by is equal to c, and the variable exists here is 2, that is x and y. Here a, b and c are the real numbers, and a and b are the real coefficients of here x and y. Then now we can discuss the powers of this x and y. Here the highest power of the x is 1, that is the degree of x is 1, and here the degree of y is 1. Where in the equation, if the highest degree of the variable is equal to 1, then it is called a linear equation. Here two variables are present, x and y. Therefore, it is a linear equation in two variables. This is a single equation. Now we connect the word pair. Pair means how much? It is a two equations. So we write here one is a1x plus b1y plus is equal to c1, and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Here two equations are there. a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2 are all the real coefficients, such that here a1 b1 a2 and b2 are not equal to 0 here. If it is equal to 0, then the equation remains in a single variable, or we just only get a constant. Therefore, here the real coefficients a1, b1 and a2, b2 are not equal to 0, and here two equations are there. Then this form of equation is called a pair of linear equations in two variables. The two variables are x and y here, and the highest power, that is the degree of the equation in both the cases in the two equations, that is equal to 1, and this is called the pair of linear equations. Now we can see the solutions of the pair of linear equations. Now we consider the equation here 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. Now our intention is to find the solution for this the variables x and y exist here. So we can either find it by inspection method, or by giving any value to x we have to find y, or by giving any value to y we can find x here. So here if by inspection method, whenever x is equal to 1 here and y is equal to 1, then this equation will be 2 into 1 plus 3 into 1, that is equal to 5. Therefore, here the solution set xy is equal to 1, 1. So this is called a solution. So this pair of linear equations have 4 types. We can solve this pair of linear equations in 4 types. The 4 methods are, the first one is the graphical method, and the second one is the substitution method, and the third one is elimination method, and the fourth one is a cross multiplication method. These are the 4 methods we use to find the solution of the pair of linear equations. In that, first we can discuss the graphical method of the pair of linear equations. Before going to see the graphical methods of the pair of linear equations, we have to discuss the number of solutions exist there. There we have a number of solutions are here. See, suppose we have the equation a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. or just we can write here it is plus C1 is equal to 0 and here plus C2 is equal to 0. Now while we comparing the ratios of these coefficients, that is one is A1 by A2 and next B1 by B2 and C1 by C2. Whenever the ratio here this A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, then we have the solution here, exactly one solution we will get here. So we write here A1 by A2, in this equation A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0 and here A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0. Here whenever the ratio, this ratio A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then we say that the lines, two lines are intersecting lines. Two lines are intersecting lines and we get here exactly one solution we will get. Exactly one solution. That is also called a unique solution. Also in the equation, whenever A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. When all these ratios are equal, then we say that the lines are coincident lines. The lines are coincident lines here, and we have here the number of solutions are infinite. So we get infinitely many solutions. Also, the third form of ratio is here whenever A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but this ratio A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 both not equal to C1 by C2. In this case, the two lines are parallel lines, and we have no solution exist here. We have no solutions exist here. Now we shall explain the method of substitution by taking examples here. I have taken the two examples here. One is 7x minus 15y is equal to 2 and next equation is x plus 2y is equal to 3. The first step is we take the given equations are equation 1 and equation 2. Now what is here? The substitution method. See, first we choose the simple equation here. The simple equation with the coefficient 1 is the second equation, as x as its coefficient is equal to 1. Therefore, here first from this equation 2 we express this equation in terms of x. So we write here from equation 2 x is equal to 3 minus 2 into y. So x is equal to 3 minus 2 into y. Now we are going to substitute this x is equal to 3 minus 2 into y in equation 1, but we should not substitute this x is equal to 3 minus 2y again to equation 2, because why we are not substituting in 2? Because it is extracted from equation 2 only. So whenever we extracted it from equation 2, we should substitute to equation 1, and when we extract it from the equation 1, we should substitute to equation 2. Now here we have x is equal to 3 minus 2y. So put this in equation 1. Therefore, wherever x is there, we put x is equal to 3 minus 2y. Therefore, 1 becomes equation 1 becomes 7 into x here. The x value is 3 minus 2 into y is equal minus 15y is equal to 2. Now simplify this equation, that is 7 into 3 21 and minus 7 into 2 is 14y minus 15y is equal to 2. Therefore here 21 minus 29y is equal to 2. Therefore we have 29y is equal to 29y transpose right and 2 come to left, that is 21 minus 2. that is 21 minus 2. Therefore, the value of y is equal to, this will be 19 divided by 29. Therefore, the value of y is 19 divided by 29. Now, again put this in, or directly we have here x is equal, now find the value of x. Here x is equal to 3 minus 2y. Substitute this value, y is equal to 19 by 29 in this equation. Therefore, x is equal to 3 minus 2 into 19 by 29. That is equal to 3 minus 2 19s are 38 divided by 29. That is, take the LCM into 29 into 29 here. That is 3 9s are 27, 3 2s are 6 and 8 minus 38 divided by 29. And this value will be, so 17 minus 8 is 9 and 7 minus 3 is 4 by 29. Therefore, the value of x here is 49 by 29 and value of y is equal to 19 by 29 is the solution of the given pair of linear equation. Now we try to solve the problem, another problem by the method of substitution, the application problem. The cost of 2 pencils and 3 erasers is rupees 9 and the cost of 4 pencils and 6 erasers is rupees 18. Find the cost of each pencil and eraser. So question is again clear. We have the cost of 2 pencils is given and the 3 erasers. The cost of 2 pencils and 3 pencils together is rupees 9 and also the cost of 4 pencils and 6 erasers is rupees 18 given. Therefore, what is the cost of each pencil and each eraser? So we have the answer. We write here, let the cost of each pencil be rupees x we can take and the cost of each pen, each eraser be rupees y we can take. And the first situation here, the cost of 2 pencils and 3 erasers is rupees 9. That is, given we have cost of 2 pencils. That is, cost of each pencil is x rupees. How many pencils are there? 2 pencils. Plus cost of 3 erasers. 1 eraser is y. So at the first case it is 3 erasers. So 3y. Together the cost is 9 rupees. Take it as equation 1. And the second situation, 4 pencils and 6 erasers cost 18 rupees. Therefore, we write here 4x plus 6y is equal to 18. That is equal to equation 2 here. Now see, while we simplify this, here when we take the common terms out, then we have here 2x plus 3y is equal to 9 here. That is, equation 1 and 2 are same. While comparing the ratio here, a1 by a2, that is equal to 2 by 2, that is equal to 1, and b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 3, that is also equal to 1, and c1 by c2 is equal to 9 by 9, that is equal to 1. Therefore, here all the ratios a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Therefore, these are the coincident lines. So solution does not exist here, or we say that infinitely many solutions. Next question we see, given s minus t is equal to 3 and s by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. Now we see the given equation, the first equation is in the form of ax plus by. Here in the place of x it is s and in the place of y it is t. Therefore we replace x as s and y as t. Therefore it is in the form of ax plus by is equal to c form. But look at the equation 2 is not in the standard form. That therefore first we should write it in the form of ax plus by considering the common denominator. Here it is into 2 into 2, here it is into 3 into 3 here. So we write s minus t is equal to 3 as equation 1 and here it is 2s plus 3t whole divided by 6 and 6 is multiplied here, that is equal to 36 is equation 2. Now the simplest equation is equation 1. Therefore from equation 1 we have s is equal to 3 plus t. We substitute this s is equal to 3 plus t. We extracted it from the equation 1. Now where we substitute? We substitute this in equation 2. So equation 2 implies now 2 into what is s? S is 3 plus t. Substitute here, that is 3 plus t plus 3t is equal to 36. Simplify this. 2 3s are 6 plus 2 into t is t plus 3t is equal to 36. Therefore 2 plus 3 is 5t is equal to 36 minus 6. So 5t is equal to 30. Therefore the value of t is equal to 30 by 5. So t is equal to 5 ones are 5, 5 6 are 30. So value of t is equal to 6 here. Now directly we can find the value of s by substituting this t is here. That is s is equal to 3 plus 6. So the value of s is equal to 9. This is the solution of the given pair of linear equation. S minus t is equal to 3 and s by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. See the question. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 here if 2 is added to both numerator and the denominator. So this one fraction is there, that is the unknown fraction. It will become 9 by 11 when 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. Also that fraction becomes here 5 by 6. When it will become 5 by 6? When the 3 is added to both numerator and denominator. Now we have to find the fraction. How to find the fraction? Now we try to find the answer to this question. See, let the fraction be x by 1. In the given situation it will become 9 by 11 when the 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. Therefore x plus 2 divided by y plus 2 is equal to 9 by 11. So it is given that x plus 2 by y plus 2 is equal to 9 by 11. First we simplify this, that is 11 into x is 11x plus 11 into 2 is 22 and 9 into y is 9 by 9 into 2 is 18. That is 11x minus 9y is equal to 18 minus 22 is minus 4. Take it as equation 1. And in the second case, it is given that also that fraction become 5 by 6. This fraction x by y become 5 by 6 when 3 is added to both numerator and denominator. Therefore, we have in the second case also given, that is x plus 3 by y plus 3 is equal to 5 by 6. Here it is given that fraction become 5 by 6. So this will be again simplified cross multiplication, that is 6 into x is 6x plus 6 3s are 18 is equal to 5 into y is 5y plus 5 3s are 15. So that 6x minus 5y is equal to 15 minus 18 is minus 3. Take it as equation 2. Now we have the equation 1 is 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4 is equation 1, and equation 2 is 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3 is equation 2. In both the cases no coefficient is equal to 1 here. Therefore we consider any one equation we express in terms of y or in terms of x, either equation 1 or equation 2. Therefore from equation 1 I will write here 11x is equal to minus 4 plus 9y. Here 11x is equal to minus 4 plus 9y. So x is equal to 9y minus 4 divided by 11. Put this in 1. Put in equation 2. So we get 6 into x is what? 9y minus 4 by 11. Substitute here, that is 9y minus 4 by 11 minus 5 into y is equal to minus 3. Simplify this, that is 6 9s are 54y minus 6 4s are 24 divided by 11 it is minus 5y is equal to minus 3. So that we have 54y minus 24 minus taking the common denominator, here it has a denominator 1, so it is into 11 that will be also minus 55y is equal to 11 is transposed by which become minus 33. So that we have 54y minus 55y is minus y and this is equal to minus 33 plus 24 here. So the answer is y is equal to minus y is equal to minus 9. Therefore the value of y is 9. So we have to find the value of x by substituting the value of y is equal to 9 in this equation. So that the value of x is equal to, we have 9 into 9 minus 4 divided by 11, that is equal to 81 minus 4 divided by 11, that is equal to 77 by 11. Therefore the value of x is equal to here 11 1s are 11 7s are, that is equal to 7 is the solution.